Hey everyone, welcome in. I got Jimmy co-hosting with me tonight, and we came up with a fun game for the chat because we want to involve the chat. Chat lately hasn't been being involved with the game, so we wanted to get our chat involved. You guys have been so supportive of us, so we want to play games with you.
Wait, I didn't get a juice box. What? Nobody told me about the juice
Jimmy,
box.
I got an extra one. I got an extra one for you.
I'll take. Wait.
I can't stand water right now, so we got juice.
Wouldn't that be weird if my hand went?
Yeah, we got juice. I got a plan for next week, Jimmy. Don't worry, we'll make it happen.
All right. Are you gonna send me a juice box and then I'm gonna have it right here? I'm gonna go.
Here's my juice box. Pretty much.
I like the idea of getting the chat involved with a game. I think it's gonna be fun. I hope it's fun. I hope they enjoy it.
I think they will. I know I got a couple people coming over. I got birds flying around down here. I got some mosquitoes. Look out!
What, in your basement?
Yeah.
Cash to cash.
We
S'mores and a pop quiz. I want wait, we got juice boxes, we got s'mores. What? I'm missing out.
S'mores are my favorite.
Right?
This chat must be
Wait, we got juice boxes, we got. Oh, that's not me.
No, it's me.
Guilty party.
My chat's behind again.
Oh.
And I went over to my YouTube and I see Nikki T's there.
Yes.
Crash and Lone Star. Thank you guys for coming in. We appreciate it.
You know, I've been following. Obviously, I follow Nikki T and Rev on Instagram and stuff, and they're getting to camp and stuff. I've been trying to find something here in Colorado. It's impossible right now. Like there's
to buy. Yeah. No.
You have to go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then it's still we have to schedule weeks out. Like there's just nothing here in the mountains. It's all booked, and there's just nothing.
Yes, that's why you gotta go roughing it, Jimmy, and just go camping in the.
Yeah, I mean, I used to rough it, but now it's like, where's my blow up mattress?
Jimmy's like, I need a shower and a bathroom. Did you read Nikki T's story about her friend in the shower?
I did.
That was great. I loved it. Because I can just see the story happening as she explained it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty funny. The way she was describing the spider was like, she did a really good job of describing it.
Yes. Yeah, it cracked me up.
The spider was huge. Scream.
Yeah. She's like, it was too big. It was scary.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. So yeah, I went to an estate sale today.
So how'd that go?
Terrible.
Horrible.
I waited in line for over an hour, like an hour and 15 minutes. And I was there late. Like I showed up an hour after it started. The line was still to the street. Took an hour and 15 minutes to get inside the house, and there was literally everything was priced. Like this place had a ton of Barbie dolls out of the box, like and in the box, both. Mm-hmm. But I felt like over 1,000 loose Barbie dolls just laying out of the box, and the sign said $15 each for Barbie dolls that are not in the box. And I was like, $15 for a Barbie that's not in the box?
That's crazy.
No, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, and their hair was probably messed up.
Right. So, but I had already had a bunch of toys in boxes, that I was going to go see how much they were at the register, because it said under that, where it said the prices of the toys that weren't in the box, it said toys in boxes will be priced at the register.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, it's $15 for a Barbie doll that's not in the box. So I'm not even. I was out of there. I just got. Yeah. I'll go back.
I'm not gonna waste your time. The first day. Yeah.
And maybe I should have asked, but I was just like, like I get a little bit stubborn when I'm like, I don't want to give them my money if they're asking that much for a Barbie doll. And I know there could be some in there that might be worth a lot of money if you know what you're doing, but
Yeah.
you're literally digging through thousands of Barbie dolls to try to find them. So
Yeah.
and I got to looking around, and a lot of other stuff was way overpriced too. So I was just like, it's not looking good.
Wow.
So I got out of there. But I spent about, between the drive there, waiting in line, and looking around, I spent over 2 hours of my day doing that. That was fun.
Bummer. That's such a bummer when that happens, but I think you did right with leaving because, you can go back tomorrow or even Sunday and probably get it half price or.
Yeah, it is a 4-day sale, and Sunday they said Sunday everything will be heavily discounted, so I might go back.
But apparently that was the only sale around because everybody else was there with you.
Yeah, it actually was. There wasn't a lot in the Denver, up here in the Denver area. There was not a lot. There was one other one like in Lakewood that I didn't make it. So that was my day. And then I came home.
I didn't go to any. After talking to you earlier today, I looked to.
Uh-oh, she froze. You froze for a second. You
the couple that I seen had big furniture, and I don't ship furniture, so.
Nope.
Yeah, I was like, no, not going.
Is Susie gone?
No, Susie's still in the background.
Oh, I don't see her. Oh, there she is. Scurry.
And
yeah, Harry, loose Barbies are a buck a piece at a yard sale. I don't even know what they were like. I know what they're thinking. We don't want to look up every single doll, so we'll let the person with knowledge come in here and look through the dolls and find all the expensive ones and give $15 a piece.
Right.
That's to me is very lazy. Like, and you would have to be really motivated to go there and because there were so many Barbie dolls. They were everywhere. Just tubs and tubs and tubs.
Yeah.
You'd have to really know what you're doing and be really motivated to dig down through those tubs to find the ones that I don't even know if there's loose Barbie dolls that are worth that much. Maybe some really old ones. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anybody that's been reselling knows that there's a lot of Barbie dolls out there that are not worth a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you don't know, if you're not knowledgeable of Barbie dolls, you can be wasting your time and money.
Mm-hmm. So, they didn't have no G.I. Joes, Jimmy?
They did not. It was mainly girls' toys. I did see a guy walking out with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle something while I was waiting in line. I was trying to scope what it was, but I couldn't see what it was.
You're like, hey, I'll pay you for that.
Right. I've been waiting in line for 45 minutes. How about I just buy that from you when I go home?
Yeah. And I seen Matt dropped in, Harry dropped in, and Lone Star Picker dropped in. So welcome everybody. Appreciate you guys being here. So Jimmy, I don't know if this is true or not, but it sounds like you kind of have a routine while there's yard sales and estate sales going on to go and source on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm always out. Yep.
Nice. And that works for you for getting your inventory?
During the summer, it's great. I usually go to estate sales. Sometimes you'll see me at an estate sale on Wednesday because sometimes there's Wednesday estate sales. Thursday's my estate sale day. There wasn't a lot today, like you said, though. And then Friday and Saturday, I hit the yard sales. During the summer, it's great. I can't keep up with my inventory. This is my stuff waiting for pictures right here. That's all needing pictures still. So I'll be working on pictures later. And then I still have some stuff over in my area where I clean and test. So, I do really good this time of year now. I have to do good this time of year because come winter, there's no yard sales at all in Colorado, obviously. So it's all thrift stores, and then it's estate sales and thrift stores. But
yeah,
during the summer, it's amazing. I've shown the treasure map a couple times now on here, and it was the same thing again this weekend, just dots everywhere. And I'll be out first thing in the morning.
So do you kind of like save up for the winter time, or do you just list it and have it just ready to go in the winter time?
I used to, but now I just list. Like right now, with what's going on in the world, when everything got shut down and I wasn't able to source, my inventory got pretty low. So when it did open back up, I just started listing. Like I would buy stuff and I'd list it right away. I've been listing like crazy. I'm almost to 900 listings now.
Woo!
So I've been listing every single day. Today I didn't do as many. I think I did 9 today. But like yesterday, I did over. It's crazy. I did over 20 some, and I had these Halo action figures, and 4 of them sold like right after I listed them. So
Wow.
a couple people dropped in saying hi.
Yeah, I seen Boatman. That's a new one for me. And Debbie dropped in, and Frank, and
What's
Buying Space. Hello, hello, everybody.
Oh, Ken just dropped in too. What's up, Ken?
Hello, Ken. Yeah. So for the wintertime, you'll just go to thrift stores and see what you can find and source, and kind of just do it from there.
Yeah.
What's your average that you list every day?
Yeah. Right now, I'm probably doing 15 a day. In the winter, it slows down. I try to do at least 10 a day every day, though. But sometimes I'll do 7, 8 in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a lot more in the winter, and I think most people know this. In the winter, it's a lot more driving and going to a store and coming out with nothing. You know, hitting up I have to hit a lot of thrift stores,
Mm-hmm.
and there's times where I walk out with very little to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's days where I don't fill up the car going to thrift stores, where I fill up the car on the weekends here on yard sales. I always fill up the car.
Yeah.
Going to thrift stores, there's times I'll go to 6 or 7 and only have a couple things because everybody's out there shopping at them,
Mm-hmm.
But if I can keep my inventory coming in, and I didn't do that bad last winter, so if I can keep the inventory coming in, I'll just keep listing. I try not to let my death pile get too big.
Yeah.
It does no matter what, just because I can't list that fast right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, mine's gotten a little out of control, and with me not feeling good every once in a while, I'm like, oh, it's getting worse.
How are you? I mean, how is your resale? Are you still? Oh, hey, we're speaking of change.
Hey. Yeah.
Are you able to get any listing done right now? Are you feeling any better? How's that?
Yeah,
going?
I'm feeling a little better, and just trying to like push through the day and at least get like, my minimum is like 3 listed a day.
That's good. Hey, that's good.
Yeah, and I'm like, if I can do at least 3, that's better than none.
Right.
And so I've been just trying to push through, and like, to be honest with you guys, I bring like a bucket down here in case I do get sick.
Right.
Hasn't happened yet, but yeah. I'm like, I'm not going to make it up the stairs. I'll probably fall back down before I get upstairs.
Susie's not going to help you. She's just going to just judge you. She's just going to stand there and judge you.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I got to be prepared for this.
All right.
And I just come down and get done what I can. And then I've been trying to take pictures so that, like, if I don't feel good enough to take pictures, then I've at least got a little bit of some stuff in my drafts to, like, weigh out and get ready to list. So
for the first time ever today, I came down here and because I have something with bigger stuff. I don't take pictures on my table. I just put it on the floor, on the wood floor, and I take a picture of it.
Yeah.
So I came down here and took a picture of something. For the first time ever, I went upstairs to my couch with those pictures. Like, I'm just going to try listing on my phone. I've never listed anything from my phone ever, guys. I do everything on my computer.
I do terrible. My phone. I think I did a video, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing on the computer.
Really? See, I'm the opposite. So the first time ever, it wasn't terrible. I could see myself doing that a little bit more, like taking pictures and then going upstairs instead of sitting down here in the dungeon.
Yeah.
All day, because that's where I sit right here and I list.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely the bigger stuff. I'm going to start doing that. Like, I got some blankets and some quilts that I got to list.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to set them on my little table right here, so I'll hang them. Find somewhere to hang them upstairs, snap a picture, and I'll just list up there.
Yeah. So, for people that are starting out, Jimmy, do you recommend? Because like when I first started out, and kind of still till this day, getting some like photo lighting or just some lights like you have. Do you recommend that? Or like when I started out, I sat by my back door and just took pictures with the natural lighting.
You know, it's funny that you say that because my son was doing some pictures today, and I am kind of picky about my pictures. I'm bad. Like I get kind of picky about how they look, but that's just how I've gotten to be. But he wanted me to compare my pictures to some other people's pictures, and he was like, "Yeah, but those sold, Dad. Like those are all we were looking at sold, you know."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Those all sold, so why does it matter?" I was like, "It doesn't, except for that I'm picky about it." And I kind of hope that my pictures help my sales a little bit. Maybe I'm just being, whatever. But I don't think it. I recommend the white backdrop, but that's everybody's different, and I'll say, and I don't know that helps a lot, but when I went to the eBay Open, they had a Google class there where Google was there explaining how to get your listings on Google. And they have a lot of rules that your listing will not be on Google. If you put your name of your company in your picture, it will not be in Google. If it's not a white backdrop, it won't show up in Google search. Google wants white backdrops. If it's new, it has to have the UPC code. So, and for it to show up on Google search. So, when I was there, and then they had a class. Then they had a class to how to make your pictures, like how to make pictures for eBay, how to make your pictures pop or whatever, something like that. Yeah. So between those two things, I kind of learned to just go with the white backdrop, and I like it a lot. And for the most part, I use it. There's some things I don't, like I said, bigger things, and then some things that I just can't. That are the majority of the item is white, and it just doesn't show up good with the white. So as you get more serious, it's something to consider, but early on, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you have a nice backdrop, I'm just reading what Brittany just said.
Yeah, I was going to say Brittany said
daylight, yeah. And you can set up you can do this white backdrop in daylight. Now, daylight works amazing. Like, that's what I have the most issues with is lighting. There's things, watching videos on how to use the pro mode on your camera if you use your phone, or learn if you have a camera that's for pictures, learning about white balance and shutter speed. It can make your pictures look a little bit better. To mess with that stuff a little bit.
Yeah. And I was reading how Brittany was saying, like, especially if you live somewhere where, like, the weather's not predictable, like you might have an overcast day for several days. And then she was saying, if you're a mom, also you can't take pictures during the daylight. Sometimes it's game changer to have 24/7 light.
I just wanted to show you, like, this is a picture I took today. This is how I try to make my pictures look.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I go for. And that's with the proper lighting, the proper backdrop. That's not even great lighting. It's just the proper lighting, the backdrop. And then I'll crop it up, and it turns out pretty good, And I also mess with my settings as far as shutter speed, white balance, and stuff like that to get it to where it looks like that. So I am picking on my pictures. My son, that's what we're working on right now. He thinks I'm too picky, and I'm like, yeah, but it's how I am. So.
Yeah, and that's what you learned.
That picture. He took that picture today after I taught him some things, so he's getting really good.
Yeah, and like you said, that's what you learned at the eBay Open. So why not apply those skills that you learned?
One of the biggest things I learned at the eBay Open. You did just hear it, Ching. I just sold 2 things, guys. While they were there, like all the employees that weren't part of like the shows and whatever, like weren't putting on the programs.
Yeah.
All of them just kept saying, just taking what you're learning here. If you notice that we are promoting something big and like we're hitting that topic, like white backdrop pictures, and then at the time they got to talk, that's when they introduced the free returns to be part of. They kept just saying, like, if we're pounding the table and saying, you should try it, it means it can help you. And if you want to do free returns or not, well, it means it can help the algorithm for you. Now, that's again, I don't want to be like, because it's really, everybody does things so differently.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely don't ever want to come off like I'm saying this is the way to do it. But this is just how I do it. And it works great for me. My eBay is doing really, really good.
Yeah.
So I stick with the free returns. I go with the white backdrop pictures. I just kind of took in everything I could while I was there, and I feel like it worked. But it doesn't work for everybody. People that sell higher priced items and they don't sell as much definitely should not, should think really hard about doing free returns. If you don't list a lot, but you list high dollar items and they're all new, well, then you know what? You're right. You probably shouldn't do free returns. That's why there's so many different variables and so many different things to think about. So I do free returns because it works for me, and I don't get a lot of returns. Knock on wood, and I said it before. I'm kind of pedal to the metal on the sales, and I'll deal with the returns when they come. So, anyways,
I wish I could put up
answer, huh?
I wish I could put Dan's answer up there. He was saying StreamYard is behind, so I can't put any of the answers up. But Dan was saying that Brittany has more rings than LeBron.
That's more light rings than LeBron has championship rings, right?
Yeah.
I don't even have light rings. Like, I bought these cheap, they're called basement lights off of Amazon, but they work great. I mean, you saw the picture I just showed. That's a couple they're LED basement lights that I put into my I just threw them into my what I used to have my lights in.
Yeah.
I just threw those in there. Man, they light it up like daylight. And they work.
Is that the ones that you had when you were not in the basement?
Yeah. Yep, I've had those.
Yeah, because I know I've asked you about those before, and I definitely think I need to get something like that because my little light setup, you can probably see it right here. It's not the greatest. So
what do you take your pictures with?
My phone.
What kind of phone do you have?
I have an iPhone.
Oh, I gotta go.
Yeah. We've already had this debate, Jimmy. So let's not go there.
Well, you can still mess with the camera settings in there. I just recommend. How did I learn how to adjust the stuff on my phone? I watch YouTube videos.
Exactly.
YouTube videos on how to mess. There's people that will show you how to take good eBay pictures, or good product pictures on there with your phone. Just messing with a couple settings in the advanced settings, or on my phone, it's called Pro mode.
I wish I could put up Brittany's comment too, because Brittany says I use my camera too on my iPhone.
On my iPhone. Well, according to Dan, I take pictures with a cigarette lighter. I sit right next to the hot water heater, and I take pictures with a cigarette lighter. We are getting risky. Like,
oh, I wish StreamYard was up on their chat, because that's a great one, Dan.
I'm just glad that my wife lets me have power down here at this point.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Dan's close to being right with the cigarette lighter. I want to get a camera eventually so I can separate it from my phone. But for now, it's just everything's done on my phone. Pictures, everything. Yeah,
and I've been noticing lately that eBay's been saving the pictures to my phone. So, I take a picture on my phone, and it saves it in my photos. So I could go and edit it.
In the app. Oh, sorry.
I could go and edit it outside and then put it in the app, but yeah, it's been saving it to my phone. So every time I go and take pictures, I have to go through and delete them because they're already in the app,
So that's what's different than, and I just need to stop and think about putting two and two together. When you're listing on your phone, you're taking pictures in the eBay app.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I don't know if I can do those fine adjustments in the eBay app.
Yeah.
Because I take my pictures on my phone, then I upload them into my computer, and then I list from there.
Yeah.
Interesting. So
very interesting.
If you don't listen to me, guys. If you list with everything I said.
If you want the quick way, do it with your phone.
Right.
If you want the very professional way, listen to Jimmy. And Brittany says that she uses square mode and then uploads to different apps. See, and that's what I was thinking about doing too,
Right.
is just uploading them, because I have like a Photoshop app where I could Photoshop them. But
And then
I don't have the time or energy for that right now.
But like I said before, I have mine set up like a production line. Like I don't, it works for other people. They sit down and they put the item on the table. They take the picture. They list it right there. They do everything right there. I don't. I work it through different areas, and then when it gets to my desk, that's when it's time to list it. I don't. So I kind of do it more like a production, just because I had a production background early in my career, so I kind of learned to do things that way, and that's how I do it.
Yeah. So, if somebody was starting out, what would you recommend for them?
Oh, I have so many recommendations. So many things I recommend. Learn how to ship from home. Get at least have a printer, like an inkjet printer, and some sticker labels to start off. Use eBay's labels or Pirate Ship's labels, but at least use eBay's labels. Learn how to ship big stuff using FedEx home delivery. It opens up your options to selling bigger stuff, because it's not nearly as much to ship bigger stuff. FedEx home delivery. So shipping and being prepared for that is the first thing I recommend when you get started. Like, you can run into so many problems and so many hiccups if you're not ready. When you buy something bigger, don't list it and not have a box laying around that it can go in.
Yeah.
Because it'll sell. Next thing you know, you're scrambling, and to find a box. And, in the middle of the pandemic, when I was like, I need a box for this, I was like, I got to go down to Walmart to get a box for this. I don't want to go to Walmart. Walmart wasn't, Walmart had lines, and they were, to get in the door and stuff. Right? There you go. Dan said, have a relative work right next door to the major USPS distribution center. You guys, I get so much positive feedback because of how fast my stuff ships, because my wife works right next door to the main distribution center in Denver.
Yep.
Drops the package every morning. She drops those packages off there. And I've seen stuff like literally it's there like the next day, like to another state, because getting rid of that satellite middleman where, satellite location where it sits there for a day and then it goes. It's literally on her way to work. It's like 5 minutes from her work, so she stops by and drops it off.
Yeah. I did a YouTube with George and a couple of the other resellers that she knows, and she was like, one of the resellers was like, I get to go in the back door and drop off my packages in the back door. She's like, I don't even have to go to the counter. And I was like, what? I was like, how do you get those privileges?
Yep. Yeah, right. I mean, my wife's been doing that for over a year now. They all know her down there. She's brought them donuts before, so it's so far it's been good. Like, they don't scan them right there in front of her, because she said there's usually a pile of stuff there from other people, but she says there's someone right there bringing it in, scanning it right there. So I haven't had any issues with it. The scanning has been great. Everything about it's been great. So I've kind of built it into my business, how I'm going to do business, even if I have to start, even if it comes to a point where she doesn't work there anymore and I have to do, I'm still doing it. Like, it's just, it helps so much. I'll drive there. I don't care.
I agree with the chat too. They were saying to have a scale. Whenever somebody asked me about reselling, I'm like, get a scale. I was like, I don't care if it's a cheap scale, get a scale, because you're going to be trying to guess how much that thing weighs.
Yep.
And you're going to be way off.
Yeah. Well, first, you're going to be, you don't want to use the scale you use to weigh yourself. It can't weigh something that small. So then you have to weigh yourself. Then you're mad because you see how much you weigh.
You're like, I'm not reselling no more.
That's what happens. And then it's like, one person at a time, please. And I'm like, I am one person. And so then I see how much I weigh. Then I hold the box, and then I get on there to see how much it added. And I'm like, 4 digits. No, I'm just playing. So anyway, yeah, having a scale is really important.
Yeah, I don't know if you're like me too, and you got to kick the dog off the scale because you know it's not just you. Yeah, I did that for a little while too, and then I was like, you know what? There's a good way to get these packages weighed differently here. So I got on stamps.com and got one off of there.
I bought mine at Sam's Club. I like it because it has the little displays, detached, so you can put a big box on there and see it.
Yeah. Well, not everybody went out the gate like you, Jimmy. Okay, I had to use the weight scale at home. I had to use the backboard for the lighting.
I just dropped my pens. This was my first scale. This is a food scale.
Yeah. See?
I had the electronic kitchen scale too.
Yeah.
That was my first one. I use this one when I'm listing now to weigh stuff to see how much, if it's first class or not. Mm-hmm. Since I have that other one over there now. Yeah. And I just dropped my whole cup of pens.
Great.
Hopefully it didn't break.
Great. Hey, Nana. Thanks for dropping in. Well, we're going to play the pop quiz with the chat here because I'm really excited because we haven't been able to get the chat involved too much, and I really want to get them involved.
All right, guys. I know how this game is going to go down. We're going to test your knowledge of how much stuff sells for on eBay.
Yeah.
So please play along in the chat. Let us know what you think. Don't cry over spilled milk pens. I'm not crying. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, so make sure put your guys' guess in the chat. Do you dare give James a wrench? He's like pop quiz hot shots. We're gonna see, Dan. We're gonna call you out on this one, Dan. Let's see if Dan is a hot shot.
Jimmy's like, please give him money. He won't stop complaining. All right. Pro tip: stock Amazon for lighting under their warehouse returns section where it says item in good condition, but box could be damaged. In past, I bought my box lighting for $15. Hey, nice. Really giving out them good tips. All right, so first one up here. This is a Final Fantasy the Ultimate Collection PC DVD-ROM new sealed collectible. Is the answer A, that it sold for $22.99, B, $12.99, C, 99 cents, or D, $49.99?
$44.99.
I mean $44.99, sorry. So what does the chat say? I see Brittany coming in with the first answer at D, $44.99. And D. I wish I could put these answers up, but StreamYard is still talking about.
Dan said A since it's underlined. Yeah, right? Uh-oh, we gave out the answer.
Yeah. Dan says, I know the trick.
Nana Tink says A also. So far we got B and A. How many people are here?
We have 11 in the chat, and I see 3 D's and 2 A's.
Couple more answers, guys. Couple more guesses. Yeah. I mean, Louis says $44.99.
Yep.
Oh, he said it.
I see both of
them. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Victoria. Take a guess on how much this sold for, Victoria. A, B, C, or D. So we got a lot of people guessing $44.99, and we got a couple at $22.99. Nobody's going to say 99 cents, huh?
Nobody wants to go 99 cents. You never know. It could have been a it could have been an option.
I just want to say, look at how amazing that picture is.
I know. Look at that. Some of these pictures are Jimmy's and some of these are mine, and you'll see a big difference when you Dan says the world's best offer would be 99 cents.
All right.
All right.
So it's either A or D is what the chat is saying.
Yep. So A is off the board. So
it's off the
Dan.
board. Does anybody want to change their answer?
Yeah, Dan
Maybe.
and
No, they're already done. They don't get to change their answer. They lost.
Who else put
Nana.
99 cents is still up there.
You guys, the majority of the chat was right. 44.99.
I'm very proud of our chat.
Not B. Dan has left the chat.
It was not the underlined one.
Not 99. That's Brittany got it right first too, so she is the first winner.
Yeah, she's like, I got that answer in first. Everybody else just followed me. So these ones are 1949 Colorado license plate set, original with wear. Is it A, $22.99, B, $15.99, C, $35, or D, $20?
Ooh.
Uncle B, never doubt me, bro.
All right, so we got a B, we got a C, we got a D, and an... Wait, who did A 35? There is no A. I think you meant C 30. You're trying to confuse me,
Victoria.
Don't be messing with me like that. It's not 30.
Okay, my parents were born in 1949. I would have
A. We got another C. All right.
What do you think the majority of the chat is? I see a couple A's. I'm thinking they're going A.
A, C, C.
Uh-oh.
It's a tie.
A
is gone. Uh-oh.
B's gone.
Uh-oh. Anybody want to change their answer? Obviously, the A's and the B's want to change their answer.
Yeah.
What?
C.
Look at those pictures. Those are some amazing pictures.
Those pictures are just awesome.
Who got that right first? Louis. Am I saying that right? It's Louis, right? I always want to say Louis.
No, I think it's Louis, but I'm terrible with names, so don't quote me.
There's people in the chat that put the S on there. But it's still Louis, right? I see. I'll just shut up now.
Victoria said she won. She got it. Nanotink said she got it. Yeah, so it's the sold price.
All right, either way, gotcha. Louis. I was right. I knew it. I just seen some other people maybe say it the other way, and I was confused.
All right, we got the gold here now.
Hey-oh.
Some Patagonia hiking shoes.
There's no N in the after the first A in Patagonia.
Patagonia. You know, a funny story. I don't say words right because we rented a Penske truck to move from Washington to Colorado. And for the longest time, I called it Pedensky. But it's so
One more time.
Pedensky is what I called it, not Penske. And Patagonia.
Oh, we
got answers coming in here, Jimmy. Quit making fun of my.
Most people said these Patagonia shoes sold for A.
A. I see a bunch of A's. I see
in there.
D.
There's a D. Nobody guessed C though.
Pantagonians.
Pantalones, yeah. Pantagonians. I gotta see what that. My phone is going crazy. Let me see what's going on here real quick.
Sale after sale. D would be acceptance of BO.
All these offers to accept. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Whoa, we better accept them offers if they're good offers. Or counter offer back. I won again. Nice, Victoria. Brittany's 2 out of 1.
I just wanted everybody to hear that. Not gonna lie.
Nana says she's 2 out of 3, not bad.
Yes, great sales.
3 in a row.
Pentagonia shoes are really rare.
May or may not be fake.
I tried to list this as toilet paper, but during the pandemic,
Right.
they won't let you sell toilet paper. So
Yeah, I seen this and I was like, I don't know if I can put this on there. I don't know about this, Jimmy. Can you send me
this
something
is an
else?
example of something that I take on the wood floor because
Yeah. He's
it
like,
doesn't
toilet
fit
paper
on
don't
my
got
table.
on the wood floor. Dan says 1 cent.
We're gonna add E is 1 cent.
And Victoria says she's out now. She don't even want to see this. I see C.
C
D. C.
C. Nana, we're just joking.
Yeah.
We love the Steelers, not really, but we'll pretend like we do right now.
Nana's like, it's sold for top dollar.
She's like, I don't see $125 on there, so it didn't sell.
So we got A still on the board, C still on the board, and it is C.
Bum, 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 bum.
We like selling Steelers, right? You can sell it, you just can't keep it.
I was glad to get that out of my house. And I'm just glad that someone that needed toilet paper was able to get toilet paper.
Right. When we lived in Washington, at work, they would always get all kinds of Seahawks stuff, and my husband would be like, oh, bring some of that toilet paper home. We're out of toilet paper.
It was C, Louis. It sold for C. $35.99.
Brittany says she's 3-1 now. They'll pay anything.
Yeah. That's why when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I'll find a Steeler fan that'll buy this.
I bought some lunch boxes and like backpacks of Steelers. They sold. We got the Lord of the Rings game here. Card game.
It's an expansion for a card.
Yeah. We got A, $28.99, B, $49.99, or C, $35, or D, $26. Now you're in timeout on my channel.
We got 2 D's, a B.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Is it big bucks? Another D, as in dungeon mofos. We got 2 A's that just came in.
Yeah,
so
Nikki and Debbie.
People, we got 2 D's, a B, 2 A's. Wait, 3 D's, so D's are winning right now.
Yeah.
We got 2 A's and a B. Anybody want to be like a solidified D as the answer, or?
Yeah, what do you guys think? Anybody?
We got another A.
Oh.
Brittany's going with A.
Uh-huh. Is it E?
E for best offer, Queen Aaron.
Yeah. Nope.
All right. So it's between A or D. Oh, it's not D.
There goes D.
Oh, there goes A. What? Dan got it right. Dan, the answer man.
Dan's the only one that answered B.
I'm waiting for that. Oh, Brittany changed her answer.
Brittany's like, no, there was a B there. I mistyped.
And I just want to say, look at that amazing picture.
Right? Here we go with the next picture. This is a Sony PlayStation navigation controller. Yeah, I meant B too. Got
what is it? Brittany said, what is that?
Such a great picture, Brittany. You can totally tell what it is, right? This is where your son's like, but Dad, it's sold.
What are you talking about, Dan? Why did I say that with a ladies' man voice? What are you talking?
So, anyways, is it A, $18.99, B, $19.99, C, $15, or D, $16.99? It's a great picture. Thanks, Dan.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm glad StreamYard's not working, that I don't put any of those comments up on the board.
So some B, C, A, so we have two people with B, a C,
Brittany,
and A, and
Brittany
another.
came in with C. Nana says 15.
Managed payments banned at that, guys.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, $16.99.
Hey, what's up, Josh?
Yeah, hello, Josh. Dan, you cannot change your answer. I'm pretty sure you already put an answer in there, but maybe I'm wrong. So anyways, we're going to go to the next picture. We got some Columbia waterproof women's Tech Light hiking shoes.
That's a long title for a pair of shoes.
Right?
Columbia Access Point waterproof women's Tech Light hiking shoe, size 8.
That's very down to the nitty gritty.
27. All right.
So did this sell for A, $15, B, $19.99, or C, $14, or D, $16.99?
Josh says B, but they should have sold for 25.
Dan says $1.99.
Brittany says B. Nikki T says D. Louis says D. So it's between $19.99 and $16.99. Nanating says C.
Yeah.
Louis hungry.
Yep. Don't start talking about food. We'll get on a whole nother subject. I'll be.
So it's
I really want to go.
We got one C and then a D and two Ds and two Bs. I don't know. Uh-oh.
Oh. Anybody going to be a tiebreaker?
Dan says C.
C.
So now we got two Bs, two Ds, two Cs.
All right.
Anybody's game unless the right price is A. I'll go with A. Just so I have
A. All right. Just to be different from everybody.
Yep.
Brittany got her answer in because I know she's been keeping track and score, and Nana's got her answer in. All right. C's gone.
C is gone.
B is gone.
I'll have a chance.
Ah!
And I didn't know, guys, because even though that could have been my wood floor, it's not.
Right? That's actually some flooring that I had in my old camper that I was like, hey, I can use this for taking pictures.
Wait.
And look, they actually came out a little better than my last picture. All right, so here's back in the day when I was sitting by the back door waiting for the daylight to come in.
So you've
this gray on gray looks awesome, I tell you. This is some headphones with
radical sound.
Yeah, some beanie with it. And it's A, $10, B, $19.99, C, $14, or D, $16.99. Sourcing was blah in Florida. Huh, Josh? A, C, A, D, D, A. I don't know, Nana. We lost our groove.
A lot of people are saying D.
Yeah. I think they like to go with like the first, like the top price or like the second top price. They're like, this is what it's got to be.
Yeah, it's either the top or the lowest.
Right.
Well, no one said B yet, though.
Jimmy, are you going with B?
I'm going to go with C. I'm going to agree with Brittany.
All right. And the answer is
Not C. Thanks, Brittany.
Wah, wah,
It's all right. We'll get them next time. If there is a next time.
wah. Wah, wah, wah. It was A.
Yeah, A, really?
Yeah. That was the best offer. I had them listed for 20.
Ouch.
Yeah.
God. 3.
I was like, they gotta go.
She said you're killing me there.
No, it's flat. And I sent it first class. So it's not, I think, A.
Was it free shipping too? Don't tell me.
No.
All
No,
right.
they pay for shipping. So, guys, I appreciate you guys playing. That was so much fun. I've been wanting to get you guys involved. I wish I could have put your answers up on the board, but StreamYard has been behind on the chat lately. Oh, now it's coming. Nana's there and saying good night. But Dan's isn't up there yet, so still behind.
Yeah, he said something about chocolate cake.
I know. Don't listen to that guy.
That's messed up, man.
Right? So just remember that you can sell things in your house. You can go outsourcing at yard sales right now and sell it, send it to the buyer, and
sell your kids' toys.
Yeah, go all around, round and round, and you'll get addicted to reselling. Hey, and to all those reseller fans. We don't want to hear that. Yeah, Brittany's like, go Giants, go something else. It's Broncos, by the way, Brittany.
Right? Go Broncos.
And I believe everybody in the chat has subscribed to Jimmy, but if you haven't, go over there and subscribe to Jimmy. I know that somebody dropped your
Wait,
YouTube.
Josh is out. You said you're in Florida right now, Josh? That's awesome. It's not
He had
fair.
to get off that island, go check out some other places.
Right? That'd be a cool place to be on an island right now.
Not worrying about eBay.
I've been spending a lot of time down here. Like my inventory's all done now. Look at that. I got my tubs all right here and they're all marked. Look at that.
Yeah, look at all organized.
I'm all organized. I got my scurry ghost.
Yeah, there's a ghost in your
I've been
basement
spending
there,
a lot
Jimmy.
of time down here working on this stuff. But my inventory is finally organized, completely
That's
labeled and done. Took a while.
Yeah, Mr. Grump Pants. Gilligan's Island. Yeah, looking clean, right? Oh,
Yeah.
chat just jumped. I seen Jimmy's thing, and there it is.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up over 500. I'm up over 5. I think I just cleared 525, so I kind of went pretty fast past 500. I didn't put out a video yesterday. I don't know. I was working. As a matter of fact, I was finishing this inventory and I never got to it. But
Yeah.
I'll be on tomorrow after yard sales, like I've been doing on Fridays now. After I get done with the yard sales, I'll come home and go live for a little bit.
Yeah. You've been doing 3 a week, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I turn Friday into a after yard sale live, where I just kind of hang out with Dan and if he's available, and we talk about the day and how the sales went.
Lunch break.
Lunch break. His chocolate cake lunch break.
Yeah. You're going to have to share that, Dan. You know I can't have it. Louis is asking how my diet has been going because I've been on a bland diet. It's been terrible. Lately I've been off of it because I'm like, I need some flavor in my life.
And Dan's over here talking about chocolate cakes and stuff. That's just mean, Dan.
Did you see what Josh said? My map for yard sales looks awesome for this weekend, but flying out tomorrow, go figure.
Right? I feel like I should share this every week. It's not as much as it was last week. I guess it is. And
Yeah.
they're still popping.
Yeah. Not loaded yet.
I marked a couple that I'm going to go, oh, look, that one just added right by me. I'm going to have to go check that one.
Whoa. Like down the street.
Yeah, so I'll be out for sure.
Definitely. If you don't go out, you're missing out.
Some people get married and go on the blend, not by choice.
Right.
What's for dinner? Toast.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go up by Jimmy to go to any good sales.
Oh, you got a lot of sales down there, but that's a lot of driving too. Then
It's gonna be a drive. Haven't even looked to see if there's anything good.
at home, he's got 3 dots and 25 miles. Well, there you go. You can write off that mileage, Josh.
Right. Track that for the end of the year. Well, I think I'm gonna end it a few minutes early because little guy's up there yelling and screaming for mom, and I'm starting to not feel good. So I'll end it before you guys have to see anything gross.
All right.
I appreciate you co-hosting with me, Jimmy. It's always fun.
Yeah, it's always a blast.
We're gonna have to do another game with the chat next week on Thursday, I think, because it's a lot of fun getting the chat involved and kind of just talking about reselling and them bouncing off ideas with us, like Brittany was saying with the lights and stuff. So.
Yep. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, right, Dan. So viral, it's gonna go viral. Yeah, Dan will be like, "Look what happened on Instagram."
Right.
Who's best popper queen? Yeah. Exactly. And Josh was saying that's how I get more views, so I need to start doing it. I'm like, no, I can't edit that video. Like, I'm gonna be trying to edit it and like throwing up all over trying to edit it. So no,
when you got 2 viral videos.
I did not do good before being pregnant about throwing up. Being pregnant, it's worse.
Right.
Yeah. So, you guys are all awesome. Thank you for coming and joining and hang out with us. We will see you next Thursday.